This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Returning from inside the 10-yard line. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. We have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
The back's got it. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Solid drive to start this conference championship game. Now can they convert on 3rd down in the red zone? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it near the end zone. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a first and a down for this offense.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep them short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
They'll try to run this one in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Conference championship on the line. Now it's 3rd and goal in the opening drive. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, Arizona State. Conference championship pressure. They just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of this conference championship. First play taken a deep shot. And he is wide open for a huge gain. They get him down to a big gainer to the 42.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch, and he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Receiver in motion now. Quick throw, the catch is made. Oh, what a move. Ball scooped up by the defense.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. Handoff in a single back formation. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Swarmed by the pass rush.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pressure is coming. They're standing there. Gets hit again.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And the returner is brought down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made over the middle. And the Ducks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Oregon. A great catch and run for 6.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
They're set now to try the PAT. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this route? Delivers from the pocket complete over the middle. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result, some positive yards.
And looking to throw now on first down. Let's it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Sun Devils with first and 10 here. He drops back in the gun. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Knocks them one right down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He's got room to run. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
How about this play by the quarterback, putting his body on the line here? But that's the kind of thing that endears you to the fans, the staff, and more importantly, to his teammates. At the end of the day, the quarterback doesn't want to look back on the game and say, I could have done more.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Play action here on 1st down. He finds some space. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the 1st down.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Second down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. On the move now. Hit just as he throws the ball. Catch is made down the middle. He's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. They'll run the option. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense. Enough for a 1st down. Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their 1st timeout. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. QB keeper all the way. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they've got the returner corralled. drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Makes the grab. Can he get there? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's caught! Touchdown, ASU!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT puts him up 3. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught by the receiver. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You know, you practice this and you practice this, but honestly, Chris, it's more about luck than anything. That ball is deflected. Give the receivers a lot of credit because even if the ball is not to you, chances are the ball is going to go up in the air. Great awareness and get the big touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Sun Devils will kick this deep, begin the second half. try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. Oh, they fake it. Can he get there? And the head coach's gamble there pays off. They do get the first down.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks. And to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football.
And here comes a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw again. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the track route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
1st down here for this offense. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry-up. They're going to run the option. And they finally stop him. The quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a 1st down.
The option keeper for a big game by the Oregon Duck quarterback and a 1st down. Chris, you and I called so many games over the years in Eugene at Autzen Stadium. Saw so many great quarterbacks run this.
Pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
They come up with another sack. What a unique way of being able to apply pressure. Good coverage downfield allows the defense to be able to get after him. But back-to-back sacks now. It's 3rd down and long, and you know they're thinking about bringing more pressure here.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So a field goal attempt coming up now. This will be a 45-yard attempt. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They call the counter play here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And he's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. We'll try to run it with the option. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. The receiver grabs it. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
The Dutch will look to convert here on 4th down. So, Cook, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Rolling the dice a bit. Up 1 possession and going for it on 4th down. back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Moves the ball up to the 30.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. The pass rush closing in. They trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to the left side. Pass is caught on a comeback route. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Makes the catch. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Takes it all the way back for a pick six. Touchdown, Ducks.
Boy, what a job by the defensive coordinator and the execution of this defense. Everybody's covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness to be able to come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. They stop at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Sun Devils looking to run some tempo here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. caught in the flat by the running back. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Hey, it's a nice gain here. They get the first down to stop the clock, but late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to winning.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, with that...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And the Sun Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Tries to get it to the running back. The throw complete to the running back underneath. We saw them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Looking to throw yet again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the grab. Touchdown, Sun Devils. This offense is still clicking. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, the fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Breaks into open space. He brings him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. He moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Grinding away with a running game. Gets into space at the 50. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? As a design quarterback keeper. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship.
How impressive these guys have been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do.